On this week's Greyhound View, we head to Limerick for the final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup, then on to Shelbourne Park for the quarter-finals of the Donal O'Reilly Easter Cup. We visit Mullingar for the semi-finals of the Gain Feeds Irish Cesarewitch, and we take in all the action from the final night of the Tyrur Champion Bitch Stake from Galway. The Davy Casey-sponsored Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup came to its conclusion at Limerick Stadium last Saturday night, an event which featured some of the best greyhounds in training. Last year's Puppy Derby winner, Greenwell Storm, running from Trap 5, was the 7-4 favourite.
It's the final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup 2006. 1 Dermot's Quest, Goldmine Ramble is 2, the reserve DEANRIDGE Fox is 3, Gamble Flashing 4, Greenwell Storm is 5, Tyrur Pascal 6. Our favourite is in 5, that's Greenwell Storm. Here coming up behind Traps and away they go. Greenwell Storm has been left behind once again. Out front it's Goldmine Ramble from Dermot's Quest. That's the 1-2 Goldmine Ramble by a length from Dermot's Quest. Greenwell Storm has it all to do, the back marker. It's Goldmine Ramble beginning to pull away by 3 or 4 lengths. The second bend from home. It's James Roach's runner, Goldmine Ramble, that looks to have a winning advantage up front from Dermot's Quest. Here comes the line. It's Goldmine Ramble that's going to score an impressive run, 28.63. And the result of the final of the Limerick Breaks Kennedy Cup 2006 is a win for Goldmine Ramble in 28.63. Dermot's Quest finished second and third, Gamble Flashing. The winning time once again, 28.63. Francie Tobin, Goldmine Ramble, he certainly ran a little bit better than he did a week previous.
That's correct. He was a virus last week. He was sick. We had him kind of clear this week, in fairness to James Roach. He was on tip top tonight, so I'm delighted.
James isn't with us tonight, but I'm sure news has gone to him already. He must be very happy.
James is in the constellation in Galway, and they have Goldmine Rumble in Tralee as well in the final. Assisted to the dog here tonight, so I didn't hear any news on that yet.
It could be good news. Goldmine Ramble's race tonight. He broke well. He stayed well.
Stayed well, yeah. Well, he's capable of doing that. Stayed very well tonight. So he deserved this. This is 4th or 5th final. So he deserved it.
What about his time? 28.63. Were you pleased with that?
Unbelievable time. But he done it before. Yeah. He done it before. 28.51. So 28.63. He wasn't too far behind us tonight.
The €80,000 Donal O'Reilly Easter Cup continued to produce stunning racing in the second round last Saturday night at Shelbourne Park. This competition invariably attracts the country's top greyhounds.
The opening heat, we had just 5 runners. Number 2, Quick Shift and Absentee. The market was all about number 6, Yeman, and his big rival, number 4, Mineola Zeus. But some support too for the strong finishing Westmeath Eagle going from Trap 5. Here now coming up behind Traps. And away they go. That's fast start. Number 4, Mineola Zeus, and 6, Yeman on the outside. As they hit the bend, they're all in a line. And number 4 is crowded out, and 6, Yeman leads out of the bend. Number 6, Yeman, gone on by 3-4 lengths from 1, Born Supremacy, 3, Action Express, and then 4, Mineola Zeus. Down towards the third bend with 6, Yeman out in front from 1, Born Supremacy second, 4, Mineola Zeus is third. And off the final bend, it's number 6, Yeman, way out front, going to win this one easily. Mineola Zeus and Westmeath Eagle running on for second, but it's number 6, Yeman, scores very impressively in a time of 28.59. Mineola Zeus and Westmeath Eagle followed him home. Heat 2 was a wide open affair. All 6 runners coming in for support, but number 2, Gold Star Lee, he was the big fancy, the dog with the early pace. 6, Tyrur Fracka, and 3, Shelbourne Civic also came in for plenty of support in the market. Very open betting contest here behind Traps. Away to go, it's very level. A crowding in the middle as 1 leads up the inside, a hand lad, and 6 on the outside, Tyrur Fracka into the back straight, and it's 1 out front. That's a hand lad leading here by about 3 lengths from 6, Tyrur Fracka, 5, DROOPYS Blanco, and then comes 3, Shelbourne Civic. Down towards the third bend with 1, a hand lad, being chased now by Tyrur Fracka, who's closing. 5 is next, DROOPYS Blanco, with 3, Shelbourne Civic making up ground to challenge for third. But up the straight is number 1, a hand lad, is going to win it. Second is 6, Tyrur Fracka, and third, number 3, Shelbourne Civic. The time 28.70. The third heat was all about number 5 Holborn Concord and 6 Hee Hawes Cantona. They dominated the betting, but some support also for 3 Red Barn Panther and the fast finishing number 1 Tyrur Kitten. Number 6 the favourite, and away well. Number 6 Hee Hawes Cantona with 5 Holborn Concord. 3 going up well, Red Barn Panther, and 2 gets up the inside, Smart Teddy, but into the back and gone clear is the favourite. Down the far side, Hee Hawes Cantona with a big lead here, 8 lengths clear. 1 Tyrur Kitten producing a big run now in second. But it's out front, number 6 Hee Hawes Cantona still well clear. 1 is making significant ground in second, Tyrur Kitten, but it's Hee Hawes Cantona leading from home from 1 Tyrur Kitten, and she's flying home 6 and 1. Oh, it's desperately close on the line between 1 Tyrur Kitten and 6 Hee Hawes Cantona. The time is 28:80. Well, at this stage, the punters were really roaring Hee Hawes Cantona home, an easy winner of this one. But watch Tyrur Kitten in second. She moves into second there, halfway down the back, and produces a stunning finishing burst, coming from surely 10 lengths behind and really motoring up the straight, coming to the line. It's still Hee Hawes, but there Tyrur Kitten snatches on the line. A quite outstanding performance. The concluding heat was billed as one of the races of the year. The favourite was number 5 Razzle Dazzle Billy, following his stunning first round exploits. But plenty of interest in 6 Dustin Fox, 4 Roisin's Desi, and Charity Jack running from trap 1. The favourites in 5, the hares behind the box, away they go, and it's 6 out fast. Dustin Fox with 3, dead set taking a flyer. Roisin's Desi in the middle as they hit the corner, and Razzle Dazzle is back in 5th place as they hit the back straight. It's number 3 dead set being headed by 4 Roisin's Desi, showing big pace down to the third bend, but dead set comes back again to take it up at the third bend. It's 3 and 4. Oh, number 6 is balked. Onto the final bend is 3 dead set being challenged by 4 Roisin's Desi, and the favourite is badly injured as 3 dead set leads coming for home from 4 Roisin's Desi in second, and 1 Charity Jack is third. The time 28:61. A very eventful race indeed. Well, this was a race that will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. Keep an eye on number 5 Razzle Dazzle Billy, making ground steadily into the third bend, challenging going up the inside of number 6. He clips number 6 there. Now number 2 and himself, late delivery, seems to come in contact there, and bang, that's it. Razzle Dazzle Billy, bad fall, very unfortunate incident.
Things are hotting up in Shelbourne Park, and next week's semi-finals are certainly something to look forward to. We'll also bring you a once-off challenge race, the Vet Search 575, with canine stars such as Group Rooster, Satellite Flight and Tara Ted, to name but a few, vying for the €40,000 prize money. Only 12 greyhounds remained in contention for the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch at Mullingar last Saturday night. DROOPYS Armani and Deal Rover have dominated the competition thus far, and many would contend that the 600 Classic rests between these 2 dogs. So let's join Graham Temple to see how they fared in their respective heats.
And the hares running for the first semi-final of the 2006 Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch in 1 Deal Rover and 2 Marshall's Trigger and 3 Heart Rumble and 4 Mal Highway and 5 Find a Star and 6 Go Jack. The hot favourites in 1. Pair behind traps, and away they go, and 1 Deal Rover away quite well on the inside. 4 showing some nice early Mal Highway in the centre. 6 is also there on the outside. Go Jack with it at the first bend, and Deal Rover for Seamus Fahey opens up. There's carnage at the back of the field. A couple of the greyhounds are out of it. They stretch down the back. Deal Rover, your leader in 1. 4 Mal Highways there in second for Jackie Lawler, going to qualify. 2 in third, Marshall's Trigger. The rest look out of it. The second last bend. Deal Rover's opened up a massive lead here. Leads by 2. 4 Mal Highways more to give in second, and he's bearing down on his leader to turn for the judge. 1 Deal Rover, 4 Mal Highway is lunging late up the line. Deal Rover just gets there from 4 Mal Highway for second, and the time 33:62. So the complete result of the first semi-final: first number 1 Deal Rover, second number 4 Mal Highway, and third number 2 Marshall's Trigger. The time 33:62. Seamus and Barry, you must be over the moon.
Yeah, it's great to get to another final, you know. He deserves maybe to win a big pot. He's in a lot of finals. We haven't got enough luck, but hopefully this time, on next Sunday week.
What trap would you like in the final?
2, 3 or 4.
Now, Barry, a syndicate-owned dog, this one, the Deal Rover syndicate in Mayo. Is there many of you involved?
There's 8 of us, and we're all from Crossmolina. So, after the football club, the Deal Rover, so that's where we got the name from.
And the hares running for the second semi-final in 1 Shambles Flyer and 2 Bright Frost and 3 Cannavaro and 4 Holborn Major and 5 Haliska Blue Boy, and in 6 the hot favourite, DROOPYS Armani. Here behind traps and away they go, and 4 Holborn Major quickly on the bunny in the centre. One's there as well on the inside, Shambles Flyer. Here's DROOPYS Armani with a run in second, but into the first bend. Holborn Major's the prime pitch along the fence, makes good use of it and opens up by 2. 6 DROOPYS Armani bang there in second, and 2 Bright Frost back in third. 5 and 1 need to get going if they're going to qualify for the final. Into the second last bend, and Holborn Major for James Courtney found a gear, goes on by 4 now. 6 DROOPYS Armani still second, 2 Bright Frost looking likely to qualify for the final. Now the turn for the judge. Holborn Major trained by Keely McGee, winner of 15 from 35, still leads by 4 and wins in style. 4 Holborn Major your winner, 6 DROOPYS Armani through for second, and 2 Bright Frost qualifies in third. The time 33.33. So the complete result of the second semi-final: first number 4 Holborn Major, second number 6 DROOPYS Armani, and third number 2 Bright Frost. The time 33.33. Keely, you must be over the moon.
Absolutely delighted, yeah. He ran fantastic.
Well, this fella had a little bit of an injury.
He did, yeah. I don't know a lot about it. James said that he didn't think that he'd come back, but we had a go and we've succeeded, so please God for next week.
I remember him winning the Lifford Bank of Ireland 600. What a dog, and you have him back very close to his best.
He is. The way he ran tonight now, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. He's running really well.
The trap draw for the final of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch was made by Mr. William Rigney of Game Feeds, and in trap 1 will be Mal Highway, in 2 Marshall's Trigger, in 3 Bright Frost, in 4 Deal Rover, in trap 5 will be Holborn Major, and in 6 the sole wide seed DROOPYS Armani. Derek, what do you make of the final?
Yeah, a very good final, and we're delighted with the 6 dogs that are still left in the competition. Serious chance can probably be made for all dogs after this draw. The talking dog through the stakes so far has been DROOPYS Armani. He was unbeaten up till tonight. He seemed to be beaten fair and square tonight by Holborn Major, showed a lot of early pace, and as the draw has worked out, all the early pace seems to be on the outside with 4, 5 and 6. I suppose the dangers at the moment to DROOPYS Armani would be Holborn Major, impressive tonight, and Deal Rover unbeaten. This Galway dog has been impressive throughout, so the case can be made for him.
Which one do you reckon is best drawn?
I suppose Deal Rover in 4, Graham. He's inside them. If they go up to the bend together, you know, he has that first run on them. But even outside of that, a case can still be made for the other 3. The local dog, a big delight for everyone here, is Mal Highway, getting there from Jacqueline Lawler's kennel. A regular here every Saturday night, took his chance in the stake and is there.
And I talked to Jackie and Connections, and they said they've got anti-post on at 100 to 1.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sure, it's a good bet now at the moment, isn't it? Another local dog in the final, our Puppy Derby winner here, Midland Puppy Derby winner, Bright Frost from Larry Clancy's kennel. He done the same thing in the Puppy Derby. He snuck to the final, getting placed the whole way, and won on the night that it counted, you know. And of course the other dog is Marshall's Trigger. Distance may be a little bit short for him, but he'll be finishing fast as the most. If he turns up the back straight close enough, he'll be there.
Yet again, another fantastic night is promised at the Midland Stadium for the final of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch, which kicks off at 6 o'clock next Sunday, the 2nd of April. Major fancy bitches made it through to the final of the €65,000 Tyrur Champion Bitch Stake last Saturday night at Galway Stadium. The atmosphere was electric and punters were treated to superb racing on the night.
The hare on the move for the Tyrur Champion Bitch Stake Consolation Final. 1 Culmore Gift, 2 Tyrur Margaret, 3 Girl with Guitar, 4 Shellys Crown, 5 Kilkenny Baby, 6 Cherry Mix. Here behind traps, they break away. Well away on the outside was the 5 that Kilkenny Baby heads for the rails, but it's the 3 Girl with Guitar that's in front. Girl with Guitar will lead them round the bend. Tyrur Margaret into second place. The 1 Culmore Gift is third. Up front though it's trap number 3 Girl with Guitar that leads. From in second place trap number 4 now Shellys Crown. In third is the 5 Kilkenny Baby, but it's Girl with Guitar that plays the tune out in front by a length and a half. The 4 in second is Shellys Crown, big finisher. Then comes the 5 Kilkenny Baby. Off the home turn, the 3 Girl with Guitar. The near side Shellys Crown. Girl with Guitar plays the tune right tonight. In second trap number 4 Shellys Crown, and third is trap 5 Kilkenny Baby in a time of 30.46. And the result of the Tyrur Champion Bitch Stake Consolation Final: first trap 3 Girl with Guitar, second trap 4 Shellys Crown, and third trap 5 Kilkenny Baby. The time 30.46.
Kieran, you must be delighted, and you bred this bitch yourself.
I did, I'm thrilled. That's she's on the go a long time and she deserved to win something, and She was in the final of the Newbridge Oaks, missed her break. She didn't miss it tonight and hopped out and did everything well.
Well, she certainly did. There was no trouble there for her tonight.
No, when she gets her head in front, she's very hard to pass. So she is.
And you have her there with Francie. What are you going to do with her from here on?
I'll have a chat with Francie about it. There's a stake coming up in Lifford. I don't know whether he's going to run her there or not. She's on the go a while, I suppose, since last August. Hopefully she'll break. I won't breed her this year. I'll keep running her.
And have you any more like her at home?
Hopefully. Have a few coming on. The next litter by DROOPYS Armani out of Chillout Olive, who's been a great servant to me. She bred the Practice Stake winner and the winner of the Connacht Derby here in 2002. And she's thrown good ones in every litter. So hopefully there's a couple at home now that'll emulate this lady.
Mayor of Galway, Brian Walsh, you're no strangers to the Greyhound track here.
No, I've been here on a number of occasions in the past. Yeah, it's a great night out. Great restaurant here, great facilities. It's one of the most popular restaurants in the city, so it's always booked out. You have to book it well in advance. I think there's a 4 or 5 week waiting time to get in. So it's usually a popular night, and it's got a lot more popular since the big investment here. So yeah, it's a great night's entertainment. I really enjoy coming here.
And of course tonight is a huge night, one of the biggest Galway's ever had for the Tyrur Ted Champion Bitch Day.
Yeah, local trainer here, local owner PJ Fahy is sponsoring the big race tonight. It's record prize money here, record prize money for any greyhound race west of the Shannon. So yeah, it's a great night, big night, and it's delighted to be here.
So tell us, what have you got for the big race?
I think Trap 4 is favourite, Express Wish, but Bobby Malloy, a former minister, is very much involved in the greyhound racing. He tells me to have a few quid on trap number 1, Cherokee Lady. So he didn't make too many mistakes during his political career, so I'm going to stick with Bobby. Cherokee Lady is the one I'm going to back here, trap 1.
In trap number 1 we have Cherokee Lady, owned in partnership by Kevin and Mick Gilroy and trained by Anne Wade. This daughter of Roanoke and Garavo Biddy is extremely well drawn in the red jacket. Has arrived on the scene with a time of 29.91 in the first round and looks one of the main contenders. In trap number 2 we have Asheville Katie, owned and trained by Liam Dowling in Tralee, County Kerry. This daughter of Dave's mentor and Liscahane Fancy is sure to lead them past the judge first time, has shown exceptional early pace and could be hard caught if leading down the back straight. In trap number 3 we have Lolo's Choice, owned by Ronnie Craven and trained by the Iron Man from Road himself, Paddy McCormack. The daughter of Honcho Classic and James Q has been a winner of the He Said So Champion Bitch Stake and the Midland Puppy Derby last year and has been running well in the competition so far. In trap number 4 we have the favourite Express Wish, owned by Michael Dalton and trained by Owen McKenna. This brilliant daughter of Honcho Classic at Airport Express, a winner of 6 of her 8 career starts so far, is sure to be the one to beat if challenging down the back straight. In trap number 5 we have Tyrur Lisa, the hope of the sponsor PJ Fahy and trained for him by Paul Hennessy, a daughter of Droopy's Cool and Pitman's Lotto. She ran well last week when chasing home Express Wish, has been running well in the competition and could, given a clear run, be the danger to all. In trap number 6 we have the sole wide-seated runner, Lawrence O'Rourke owned and Keely McGee trained Shelbourne Becky, a daughter of Spiral Akita and Shanlis Rose. This winner of the Guinness 2006 trophy at Cork has the outside all to herself and will be finishing best of all. They're all in for the Tyrur Ted Champion Bitch Stake final. The hare is behind trap. The starter caught them in a great line in the 3. Lolo's Choice leads them out with the 2. Asheville Katie. Asheville Katie leads them down towards the first men by about a length and a half to Lolo's Choice in second. Cherokee Lady a dream run on the inside and Tyrur Lisa's third. But up front is Cherokee Lady on the inside. On the outside is trap 2. Asheville Katie. Tyrur Lisa's third. Then comes trap number 3. Lolo's Choice and Express Wish is fourth. But racing off the home turn is trap number 1. Cherokee Lady in the red jacket for trainer Anne Way that leads them out. Cherokee Lady leads them out for the judge. Cherokee Lady wins the champion bitch. From its second place, trap number 6, Shelbourne Becky. The judge for third between the 5, Tyrur Lisa, and the 3, Lolo's Choice, and the time 30-30. And the result of the 2006 Tyrur Ted Champion Bitch Stake final. First trap 1, Cherokee Lady. Second trap 6, Shelbourne Becky. And third trap 5, Tyrur Lisa. The time 30-30.
We're meeting people all week and people ringing up wishing you luck and but we were very hopeful now because she got her draw, 1 box, and she loves it. So just thrilled with her, and I'm thrilled for Kevin and Mark because they only stepped in and bought her 2 weeks ago because we were losing her. So Kevin and Mark stepped in and bought her that and left her to us that we could hold on to. So I'm thrilled for him, absolutely thrilled for him.
Well, gentlemen, it was definitely a lucky buy for you.
It absolutely was. It's our second dog with Anne. We've been very lucky up to now. You know, my voice is gone from roaring. But we're absolutely thrilled of it to have the winner. Like we actually thought we thought we had to hit the bend first to win, but she hit the bend second, but she flew around. We were absolutely thrilled. We're delighted for Anne. That's like, I mean, she's been very lucky for us, and we've been very lucky for her. So hopefully it continues now, you know.
Well, I'm sure there might be another few dogs there in the pipeline. Is that right?
Oh, hopefully they will after this here with Anne, no problem.
But you've been lucky in the dogs so far. How did you get involved in them?
Well, we got involved through Eddie's brother, Desi O'Hanlon, who has a few dogs with Anne already, you know. So it's the connection is just through Eddie, really, you know, to be honest.
And you, Mark, how did you get involved?
Just with the brother, you know, the big brother, that is.
The big little brother.
Yeah.
So this is your first dog. This must be a fantastic experience for you.
Yeah, it really is. I recommend to anybody.
Well, did you have your money on her tonight?
I sure did. For me mother, would you believe?
So what's going to happen with the bitch now? Where are you going to go, Anne?
See how she comes out for it. Hopefully now the Oaks will be the way, and she's young enough she could run in the Produce Stakes, but that's starting in a few days' time, so she just won't go in that. So we'll give her a bit of a break and see what comes up between now and the Oaks. So hopefully everything going well, and that she'll be there for the Oaks.
Well, gentlemen, are you heading back to Dublin tonight, or are you going to stay down and celebrate?
We were going to go home, but to our wives, we're not going home now. We're going on a drink.
PJ, it's been the end of a fantastic event.
Yes, it was very, very good, Shelley. Right from the beginning, from the first night, when people brought the good bitches from all over Ireland, and that's what we were hoping we would get and became. And it ended up, it was a brilliant stake. The Pine Series was a dream. I think the 6 best bitches got to the final. And it was very open tonight. I think, you know, it could have gone anyway. You know, the draw made it a very open race. I suppose the winner, congratulations to the winner from Dublin. I was delighted 2 years ago to be manager of the Galway ladies team that beat Dublin, so maybe they got one back on us tonight. But it was a great final. I think it could have gone anyway. A little bit of luck. But, you know, the winner, done the fastest time in the first round, 29.91, a deserving winner. And, you know, hard luck to the other 5.
What made you decide to run this then on a point system?
Well, I think maybe in the beginning I was talking to Ollie Hester here, and the competition in America was just about to start, if you remember, and Ted was going to go to America, and that was being run on a point system, and I think maybe that was where the seeds were sown. The thought came from that, and then we said, you know, all the competitions have been run on a knockout basis. And I was thinking maybe last year, you know, in the Derby, Ted had won 3 rounds. The next thing he was gone. I was saying, like, it was pitching maybe a Pine Series might work well. So we had a go at it, and Ollie and the boys put a huge amount of effort into it and came up with the system, and it worked really well. 6 best bitches got to the final, and it was a dream.
Next week's programme will include the semi-finals of the Droopy Skulls at Stud Champion On-Raced Open Puppy 400 from Dundalk, the semi-finals of the Donal Riley Easter Cup and the Vet Search 575 from Shelbourne Park, plus all the action from the final night of the Game Feeds Irish Cesarewitch from Mullingar.
For a complete fixtures list and more information, log on to the Irish Greyhound website at www.igb.ie.